Hi, this is Alice and Malika, and in this Gmail Getting Started tutorial, we're going to just talk about basics. We're going to walk you through reading, composing, replying, forwarding, adding attachments, and printing. Yeah, these are very basic, but they're essential, and we tend to overlook them in training. So for those of you just getting started, start here. Okay, so once you're logged into your email, let's start with reading your email. In your mailbox, the messages in bold are messages that have not been read yet, and the messages that are not bold are messages that you have reviewed already. To read an email, you simply click on the email and view it that way. Now this is a conversation thread, so I'm going to go back to the inbox and I'm going to start with a simple email. The reason I said it was a conversation thread is because there's a 3 next to it, which means that this conversation has 3 emails in it. One started it, one replied, another replied back. I'm going to click on one that's just a simple email. This came to my inbox. I click on it to read it. I can click here to open it in a new window, and this will make it free of any other distraction. Once it's open in the new window, you can reply to it in the new window. You just click and reply and hit send. You can also print all. So if this was a conversation thread and there were 4 emails, all the emails could be printed there. You can also print all by clicking on the print icon here. I'm going to go ahead and reply to this email. So I click on reply, and it's replying to the original sender. If you'd like to copy or blind copy somebody, go ahead and click on Add CC. And add that person. If you would like to edit the subject line, you may, but when you edit the subject line, it starts a new conversation and won't be grouped together. So to keep your conversations threaded together, it's best to not edit the subject line unless you want to disrupt the conversation. So let's look at conversation view. This email has 3 emails in it. It has an original. At 5:01 p.m., the computer teacher, me, sent an email to Alice and Malika, and it said, what? Alice and Malika replied and said, yes, what? And the computer teacher replied saying nothing. So they had a really dynamic conversation. That's what conversation view is. It keeps all the related messages chunked together. Let's say I want to reply to all. I click on the email, and I click on reply, and if there were more than one recipient in the email, I could choose to reply to all. So I'm simply going to reply to the email, and as part of this reply, I would also like to add an attachment. So how can I do that? Well, I can click on attach a file this way, and I can locate the file, and I'm going to use the same file to demonstrate how that's done. So I have a file on my desktop. I can go ahead and select it, and it will upload it. I can also add the file by just drag and drop. So if I have the file here, I can just click and drag over here, and you'll see drop files here show up, and then I can just drop it. You can attach several files at the same time. You can also drag and drop several files at the same time. When you're replying to email, you also have the option of editing your text. So if you want to type in bold, italic, underline, you want to change the color, and you want to make it larger, you can do all of that. You can make it huge. You can also add emoticons or emoticons. If you like that sort of thing. And then once you're ready to send, once again, you just send. Let's say you're in the middle of an email and you're not ready to send it, but you want to go back later. So you just click on Save Now, and you'll find that email in your drafts. So later on, when you're ready to send the email, you can go ahead and open it up and finish it up and send it. Finally, just to print an email, you can click on the email, and you can click here and choose print. The other features on this list are to add the person who's sending you the email to your contacts list, which is a great feature. You can delete the message. You can report it as spam. You can mark it as unread. I don't really use many of these. And that's all. So now we've covered email basics, which are simple but essential.